Psychetruth. Massage.
Hi, I'm Jen Hilman, and today we are continuing our look at massage techniques for cyclists. And so we are going to be looking at some massage techniques for working into the hamstrings, which is one of the primary groups that you're using whenever you're riding a bike. So grab a partner, favorite this video so you can come back and watch over and over and get lots of time to practice these techniques I'll be showing you today. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already started by applying some oil and just using some long fluid strokes to warm up her muscles and just apply the oil evenly across her skin. I'm not using too much pressure here, just kind of medium pressure. And I'm leaning into the heel of my hand to really access the muscle tissues. And this is really great for flushing blood and toxins through the body. So you're literally moving this blood through the veins. And then using my thumbs, I'm working in a circular motion, working across the entire hamstring group. And then I'll use the flat parts of my knuckles to continue this circular motion, using ever firmer pressure. And now that I'm working a little bit deeper, I can start to notice where she's holding some tension. There's a little bit of tightness right through the belly of the muscle. So we'll just keep working deeper little by little. And you can come all the way up into the hip, which is great to really give this movement a real sense of completion, moving all the way up the entire length of the hamstring and up onto the hip tissue as well. And so I'll use my thumbs here to go a little bit deeper and really isolate this belly of the muscle here. So I can tell that it's kind of tight, feels a little knotty. So I'm just using my thumbs to go in here and just break that up a bit. Now, if people are not used to getting deeper pressure working in their legs, it can be kind of sensitive, a little tender in there. So it's important to be mindful about the amount of pressure that you're using. You can always check in with your partner to see how they're doing. So again, I'm using the heel of my hand to give me a nice firm pressure, working all the way up the length of her hamstring. And while we're here, this is also another really great place to access the IT band, this tight band of tissue connecting from the outer edge of the knee all the way up into the top of the hip. So this IT band can get really tight on people as well. So here I'm going to go nice and slow because the IT band is usually pretty sensitive. So I'm moving slow Moving past a little tight spot here. And continuing all the way up to the edge of the hip. So we'll just move along that line again. Again, just going nice and slow. So if you're using a steady pressure, you're going to notice a difference in the quality of the muscle. Whenever you come across a place where it's a little bit more tight, you're going to feel that. It's going to feel more dense, more tight, maybe like a knot. And so that's where you know there's definitely some tension being held there, and you're also going to know that it's a little bit more sensitive there. So when you find those tight places, really just be mindful and really caring for the person that you're working with, because this can be extremely sensitive and tender. You doing okay? All right. And after doing some of this deeper work, I like to just go back to some more superficial, long, smooth strokes that just help to soothe the nervous system. Also helps to improve that circulation and really flush away any toxins or lactic acid that gets released from the muscles. And from here, we can move on to the other side, being sure to balance your partner out. All right, so we'll start again by smoothing oil across the skin, using some long, fluid strokes. And again, I'm using my thumbs in a circular motion across the entire width of the muscle group. So here, using the flat part of my thumb, I'm getting a really broad, general pressure. And I'll start to hone it in a little by using the flat parts of my knuckles. This allows me to get a little bit more pressure, and I can start to identify the places where she's got some knots. And so once I can identify where she's got some knots, I'll just go in with my thumbs, nice and easy, working into those tight places to help the muscles release and relax. So you can use these strokes in any combination. And it's important to just move with your intuition. A lot of times when I'm giving a massage, I think about what would feel good to me. And that seems to work pretty well. And then we can come in here and access the IT band, which is not always the most pleasurable, but it is important to work out the tightness and tension here. So we go slow, nice and easy. All the way up to the hip. So this side feels a little bit better. There's not really any knots or really specifically tight places, so that's a good sign. And just kind of working my way out the way I came in. Some nice circular movements with my knuckles. Follow it with some circles with my thumbs. And just finish up with some nice, smooth, long strokes from the knee all the way up to the hip. To just give a sense of completion and relaxation. So hopefully these techniques have been helpful for you. Go ahead and leave me a comment. I always appreciate hearing your feedback. And subscribe to our Psychetruth channel so you can have an access to my complete library of videos. And visit my website, jenhilman.com, to learn more about me and my practice. And come back soon. We're going to follow this up with nice massage technique for the quads, which is another big muscle group when you're riding a bike. And you can check out the video about working into the hips as well. So with these 3 videos in combination, you're going to be able to give a really top quality massage and target all the needs of your cyclist friends. Thanks for watching. Come back soon.